in Belleville.
Oh my God.
Tommy should have told you I'm just as crazy as y'all. I'm just as crazy as y'all.
Listen.
But that's why they got all them tanning booths, because y'all trying to get the color.
Yeah, but like that's more just like to get an extra shade.
That you can't get naturally.
Right. And then
no matter how long it's been.
I'll play it the other way. You'll see like black people who want their skin lightened a little bit to almost get to the same middle ground.
Exactly. That's what I was telling you. Our looking up to whiteness. And that's what plagues us. Our black women want that damn blonde hair, which is damn near a disease. And then they want the light skin, so they bleaching their skins because we want to mimic that, because we think white. They had a doll test that they did to black kids where they would take a black doll and a white doll. They would look at that white doll and say that white doll, they would ask them which one is good. They all point to the white one. Which one is bad? They all point to the black one. So we're taught from kids that white is better.
How old were those kids? Black. Do you know?
They were probably like kindergarten, maybe. That might be too young. Maybe 7. Maybe around 7, 8.
Can they even know at that point? Are you even capable of being brainwashed yet?
You know what's funny? I recently came across this video of they called it the cherry blossom test.
Cherry blossom test.
With these mice, right? So they took these mice and they had this like blossom. So say this is the tree right here. And they put a metal plate under it. And so every time they went to go to that tree, zap them. It didn't, not enough to kill them, but enough to make them run away from the tree.
Yeah.
Right?
Turn that mic towards you, by the way.
Okay. Yeah. And so what they did next was they removed the metal plate. So now there's no metal plate there.
Right.
So if the mice wanted to, he can go to the tree.
But it still thinks.
But because of the smell of the tree, never went to it. Here's the crazy part. They took female mice that had no access or knowledge of this tree, mated them with the male mice. When those kids from them mice came, they still didn't go by that tree because of the smell was passed down to that generation. And scientifically, it took 7 generations of bringing mice that had no access to that for them to actually go to that tree without fear. So when we say, can things be passed down? Think of now make this in a general statement. When a woman is pregnant, what affects her affects the child. So if she's being, whatever is transferred or she's being oppressed with is passed down to the child.
Like if she drinks or smokes.
Right.
Yeah.
So it also is trauma, it has that same effect. Whatever trauma is affected from that test, it was from the male, but whatever trauma is affected, passed down. They did tests like that, even slavery. They said slavery is in our DNA, that those things passed down from generation to generation. And they didn't discover it from slavery because they didn't care enough about us. They discovered it from tests from like the Holocaust. You know, the Holocaust was a horrific event where Germans was doing whatever they did to Jewish people. And that's when they discovered that the Holocaust trauma can be passed down hereditarily to others. So when you say, can a kid have that in them? Yes, they can, because trauma gets passed down. Just like if a person is alcoholic, that can be passed down to where if that kid drinks alcohol, he don't even know why he can't shake the alcohol, not knowing that his father was an alcoholic and that's why. So it's something that ties into that. So there's a lot of things that happens to us. It ain't got to just be slavery. That's why I'm trying to use different examples.
Right.
It's a lot of things that diabetes can be passed down. There's a lot of things that can pass down to our children.
So you're saying a form of trauma in this case could have passed down to these kids to make them wired to think that the white doll was
and not
good
even know why. It's not even the white doll itself. It's just what they see when they see white as opposed to what they see when they see black.